Alright, so welcome to Brave Studio. This is Richard Akoto, and today is a special day for me because it happens to be my birthday. And I have a very special friend on the show. Welcome, Christina.
Thank you.
Happy
birthday.
Thank you. This lady, she was once a model. Are you still a model?
Not now, but I'm working things out to come back into the modeling industry.
Hey, Ebefa.
Yeah.
Ebefa, oh yeah, sure.
Very sure.
Alright, so she used to be a model for Max Bell, right?
Yeah.
And then I think the last time we met, you were doing some bikini shoots and stuff. So,
yes, something like that.
So today we are going to talk about relationship stuff. We are going to talk about a little bit about sex. We are going to talk about a lot of stuff. But today's topic is all about long distance relationship and the effects. So we're going to look at the positive side of long distance relationship and also the negative side. I believe a lot of you guys out there would learn from her because she has a personal story to share, and also we're going to details with one or two things that we're supposed to know. So welcome once again.
Thank you.
All right. So when was the last time you had sex?
7 months now. I think in February.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We knew this hour.
Why you have to trust me?
I have to trust you.
Trust me.
Sir.
Yes.
Because the last time I checked, I know we are a very sexual person, so.
No. I am a nice person that always likes to look good and looks fashion, looks sexy, but then I'm not sports like that because not that sexuality, because my man is not even Ghana. He is like a distance relationship that we are having now. And I hope today we are going to talk about distance relationships.
Yeah.
My experience on how I have been living my life with distance relationship.
Yeah.
And how it has affected me and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
Affected positively and negatively.
So you mean there are positive things?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So before we even go into the whole distant relationship stuff, what do you consider a proper relationship? Like when somebody say a proper relationship, what do you consider a proper relationship? Because you've done the relationship where the person was with you for some time and you've been with the person and all that, and you've also been in a distant relationship. So with the two, which one do you consider as a proper relationship? And I said, which one goes well with you?
Both goes well with me because I've been with a man before. We have an affair, we've been together, we've shared thoughts and all that. And then him not being with me too, I think it's okay. He's working there, I'm working here. We are all having fun at least, working to make survive and all that. So I think it's better. Both of them are better.
So
because of the past and the present, now we are all okay. Because we've had fun once before, so if he's not around, why do I have
it's normal.
myself? It's normal.
Okay, so it means that because I realize you've been outside before. Which country?
I'm the States.
US. So you were in US. So is that where you met him?
Yes, something like that.
That's where you met him. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's been 13 years. How long has this been for you? As in, before we enter the story about you deciding to even want to enter into a long distance relationship, how has this been for you? 13 good years of long distance relationship. How has it been for you?
It hasn't been easy at all. But then he has shown me love before. We've respected and appreciated each other before. So sometimes I remember all that, and I tell to myself, it's okay. It will work one day. One day we'll meet ourselves again, and then we'll have fun again. So it doesn't bother me that much. So
you're expecting him to come, or you're expecting to go there?
I will go, or maybe he will come. For now, we've not decided because we've not been seeing each other. And we chatting with each other as usual as then.
Okay. So what are some of the challenges that you have encountered when it comes to, because I can say that some people, their long distance relationship, because of the time difference, it has been a challenge. And some people too, you can say maybe when work can also be a factor when you have work to do and maybe your time is not really good with his working ability. So how what is your own challenge when it comes to long distance relationship?
Challenge is a lot because let's say work is also involved because there work is everything. Here I work sometimes. I stop working and have fun to be in the house. I'm a woman. I cook, I clean and all that. But his is work. He doesn't have time. It's just work. That's how the relationship has become. He's always thinking of you have to go to work because he's working. And sometimes I tell him I'm a woman. I live with my dad and my family. I have to be cleaning and doing house chores because we have a kid.
You have a kid with him?
I have a kid.
But did you had the kid when you were in the States?
Yes, when we were in a relationship in the States.
So you gave birth to the kid in the States?
In the States.
Means that the kid is automatically an American?
He's an American. Yes.
So, and you are back with him? No, you are back with your kid?
No, he's not here.
Your kid is there? So you are just here alone, not by yourself?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm here alone with my dad and my family, my dad's family. My mom is also not here. My mom is outside. And then it hasn't been easy at all because it feels I have to be working to be supporting, taking care of the kid. No, Ghana here, it's not easy. To even get a job, it's not easy. You get a job, the stress, and then when they see you're hard working, the stress they give to you, you feel very bad. You feel like you are not getting what you want. So you have to go home and go and relax and then do house chores. Because I know how to cook, I clean a lot. I cook, I clean, I wash, I do everything. So he doesn't understand that the money coming from here is not much. Because Ghana money is not that much. There is heavy because he works. The work in the body thing also is very, very important in this distance relationship thing. When you are with a man in a distance relationship and the child is not with you, the woman, you feel very bad.
So let me ask you this: how old were you? No, I mean, how old was the child? I mean, is it a boy or a girl? But how old was he before you left him and came to Ghana?
When I gave birth to him there, I came back to Ghana. I went there back, I think, when he was 2 years.
So you left him and came back to Ghana when he was young?
Very young.
And you went back again when he was 2 years?
Yes.
How has it been to you? Like, having to miss your baby boy?
Amazing, but my family are there. The father's family are also nice to him. They take care of him, and I know now he's a big boy. So if his father is taking care of him, he will find a way to look for me.
But that's 13 years.
Don't worry.
So how have you been satisfying yourself in Ghana?
It's not easy. That's why I tell you, distance relationship is not an easy thing at all.
No, so how do you do it? Before we even go to some of the things, how do you satisfy yourself?
7 months I've not had sex.
No, so
yeah.
So you mean that
some of the effects is this.
So reason that
sex.
You are saying this.
Yes.
You've been here 13 years.
Yes.
After you got married, let's say your fiancé is in the States.
Marriage
yes.
in 2012.
2012.
So we are still, if not for the marriage, I would say it's not a distance relationship. I think he has not formed a hand in marriage. Yes, so it's still a relationship. Even though I don't hear for him, I don't see him. All that he demands is for money to take care of the child, like the way he's also taking care of the child there, because he works a lot there. There are opportunities there for him to work and make money. Not like here. The opportunities are not that much. Okay,
so what I'm saying is this: 13 good years you've been in Ghana. Is that not it?
Yeah.
Your child is outside. So have you cheated on him? Have you cheated on him? Or no, it's allowed?
Yes, I have.
It's allowed?
It's allowed, but it's not easy.
Okay, meaning you guys are in an open relationship, is that it?
Yes, because my family also doesn't understand why I should even cheat on him, but it's not easy.
But 13 years is
not easy.
13 years hasn't been easy.
It's not easy at all. He wants to come here too like that because he also has family there.
So what has been? Let's go to what has been some of your communication skills. I mean, how do you guys communicate? Looking at the time differences and all that. How is the communication skills?
I don't even communicate with him. But I have a brother who is there who communicates with him and helps me.
Are you sure you are still in the relationship with this person?
Because he has not from a hand in marriage.
He has asked for your hand in marriage.
Yes.
And you don't communicate directly to him. So,
no, my dad communicates with him, but I don't directly communicate with him.
So how important is it? So in this, when you talk about distance marriage, let's go into long distance relationship, because yours is turning to be a long distance marriage. If maybe after the marriage, perhaps you would go there, Okay, but now
after the right marriage.
The right marriage, you
like the
engagement and everything, you go there. But now, let's say you guys have been in a long distance relationship before even the baby came in, before you even came into the country, you went back again and you are still back. So it has been a long distance relationship. What are some of the advice or some of the challenges that you can even say to the people watching that is the reason why you are still with this particular person? I want to understand first why you are still in the relationship. I want to understand the thinking.
Well, I'll tell people out there
No, like,
say that there is an advantage and disadvantage.
Okay.
There is an advantage because I loved him.
You loved? You still love him?
I still love him.
Okay.
I respected him because he's hardworking. Something like he's rich from a rich family. I don't know how to say it, but the disadvantage too is that it's not easy at all out there. People want to have relationship with people outside there so that they'll be working to be taking care of them, send some money to them in Ghana here. Fine, it's good if you get a man who would say you have a relationship with him, he's outside and you are in Ghana and you want to have a relationship with him before marriage or before maybe it's everybody needs a choice. But it's not easy. It's not.
So will you advise
when your family knows him and you are a woman and you're a man and then you have feelings, it's not easy. You can't go out there to go and have an affair with any man because people are watching you. So they know the man you are in.
So will you advise anybody watching to be in a long distance relationship?
It's your choice.
It's your choice.
Whether you want it or there is advantage. It's good. It's not good.
So what is I want to know the good, because what all you are saying is
like,
what is the good side of it? Like how have you benefited? Like Rosina, how have you benefited from it?
Am I not happy that my son is in the States? I'm happy. His father is not a Ghanaian. I'm happy. I'm not saying Ghanaian.
Okay, so he's a foreign person.
He's a foreign guy.
He's not
yes.
a black.
His father is a foreigner.
Oh, okay.
He can travel. The child can travel to many countries as he wants because he's in the States. He's an American now. Everybody will love that one, and everybody will love to see his son growing up to be a big boy out there and then making life, working there, also going to school there because the education there is much more better. When you go to school and you complete high school,
I'm coming. You
get a better job to do.
So
not like Ghana here that when you are going to school, you have to complete university before you get a better job to do.
So no, I'm coming. The way you are speaking makes me feel that the relationship that you are in is just for your baby, not for you, because it has not benefited you.
So one day it will benefit.
No, I'm coming. I like the way you said it hasn't benefited you. So everything is about your child. I understand. He's going to get all these benefits. How has it benefited you as an individual? I just want to know so that anybody watching you will say that okay, she has done it and is working for her, so I want to do so. Do you get my question?
It hasn't benefited me at all.
You've not gotten any benefit from it?
Nothing. No money, no sending of money, nothing. Nothing. It hasn't benefited me at all.
So how do you survive? How do you survive? I mean, being in Ghana, okay. No, I learned you also a massagist. You used to be.
Because of it, no money is coming from nowhere. You have to work, do other things to make money to survive and then take care of yourself. Because all the money he thinks he has is for his child. Yeah, his child can enjoy it. He's not having any intercourse with you. You are here, he's there. It's a long distance relationship. You know, men, if they're not having an affair with you, they don't think about when they are with you, and it's when they think about you.
So you have a feeling that this person is. Okay, so you have a feeling this man or your husband to be is really, meeting somebody somewhere. You have that feeling. How does that make you feel? Cheating, and I'm not saying he might be cheating though. I'm only saying because 13 years is a long while.
Don't tell me he might, and he is, because I know you men, even women, long distance when we cheat. Your boyfriend may be in America, UK or anything, and then I don't know, we cheat. You can't stand it because the pressure and the tension coming on you. You can't be working every day. You have to have an affair and then release tension. Yes. Sometimes if you are not having sex, you are not releasing tension. You get angry easily. Me, I get angry easily.
So you're a sexual person.
I wasn't having sex. So definitely you cheat. So I know he's cheating there. You can't stay with her.
And you're also doing the same thing.
Yes, we are doing it.
I like the.
We are doing it.
I like the way you are very straightforward and plain about it.
His is even more.
This is even worse.
Yeah.
So since you came, let me put you on the spot. Since you came to Ghana, what has been your body count? How many people have you really, or just you have some friends around? Like, have you been in a relationship when you came?
No, I've not been in a serious relationship.
When you came to Ghana?
I've never been in a serious. One that I even thought was a serious relationship didn't even work.
No, what if it had worked? You will still be with him now? Is that the whole idea? Like, what will happen to the person?
It won't work because that person himself thought he was smart. He was having a baby mama and then all that. And whoever introduced me to him was a friend, a lady that I also wasn't good terms with anymore because she was a kid, she was a young girl, I was older than, she didn't have that mature this one, so got me the right person. I didn't even ask her to get me a guy.
Oh,
he told
okay.
Me his friend, his guy's friend wanted to know me, wanted to have a relationship with me. I never wanted.
Okay, so let me just, now you are still involved with this man, your fiancé. You still love him and all that. So those who are watching and outside there, who you want to maybe communicate to us in how they can keep the man, what kind of medium or strategy do you have that is helping you to really maintain that kind of relationship?
The only thing that is making me keep the man is the child.
Wow, so you are in the relationship because of the boy?
I'm not in a relationship with him because
no, I mean,
the only thing, because if you have a distance relationship and then the man has been far for like 30, forget about him in Ghana here.
So why are you still with him? Why would you just look?
Child.
But the child can still be taken care of by two of you. You can co-parent when you go move on. Or you don't think so? How long has he asked for your hand in marriage?
2012.
And how long has it been now? 2012 to a whole.
Yes, now.
He asked for your hand in marriage. You think that he's still taking steps for 11 years to come and marry you?
If there's no child involved, forget.
Now I'm coming on. Let me just. Are you? Is he deceiving you? Are you naive or something?
Me.
No, because 11 years he has asked for your hands in marriage for 11 years, and he has not done anything, and you are still in Ghana sitting and waiting that okay, Obabewaro.
Those who even don't have a child, there's no child involved, but they still have hope that the man will come back to come for them or anything.
Now I'm there.
And that's what I'm saying for them, they should forget.
No, I mean I'm talking about you. So one bear, Obama Nambe, Papa Nambe.
It's very heavy. Instant relationship is not easy at all.
Wow.
So it's like when there's hand in knocking, a child is involved, it's not easy, but I hope and I have hope it will come.
And your family, everybody's okay with this? Yes. Your mom is not saying.
My daddy even wants me to be going, just wants me to see me with a man, another man.
Okay, so, but listen, the truth is this. As much as we are just talking about this relationship stuff and long distance relationship and all that, you are not a Ghanaian. You are half Ghanaian, half Norwegian. If you Norway, when I'm more maybe a cold weather no one even. Oh, so your kids are with?
My kids are in
America.
Because my auntie married an American.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I get it. All right. So let's just. I want to know. So you guys don't talk. You don't talk to him at all. So for the past 11 years, only in Kasai. But when himself or Hono?
Because there was an argument.
Okay.
Some arguments between my family and his family and all that. Because that time he has not formed a hand in marriage and he doesn't understand how things were working out. Because if he has not formed a hand, I have to go back to him in America. But my family said he has to come and have the engagement and the wedding before. Because he can't just not form a hand in marriage.
Because a typical Ghanaian stroke, this in person there.
Yeah. So it's because of the family that I'm still in Ghana.
Oh.
So I'm supposed to leave the family house.
Oh, okay.
You know Ghanaians, when someone has not for your money, definitely he has married you, and I have a child for him. So if I come, we can go and stay with him. But they said no.
So they want the man to officially come and seek for your hand in marriage. They don't know, okay, it's official. So I think that when he comes to Ghana, he's going to be, that is one of the things that he's going to do so that he can really get you. Oh, okay, I get it now. So
my mom's family, they didn't care. My dad's family, because I live in my dad's family house.
So your dad is a Ghanaian. That's why it is so.
He's a Ghanaian. He has family
outside. Okay. All right. So you see the way the question, I don't know how to even put this. You see, because anybody watching this will have a lot of things in mind to say, okay, one, you are having a long distance relationship. That's fair. And what makes yours even worse is that for the past 11 years, you've not had any communication with him. You've not even seen his face. Will you be surprised if the next time he picks a phone or you pick a phone to call him, you hear that he's married to another person? How will you feel? Won't you think that you have wasted 11 years of your time just waiting for something that may not happen?
The reason why I said he would come is because there are only two numbers. He and his sister. And then when we're in a relationship, he once told me that he wants only one child. And the way I also need only one child, because I know when I gave birth to my son, there were some complications and all that, so I decided not to keep birth again. So we all needed one child. So if we have the one child, what's the necessity of him marrying another one or having a child and then before marriage?
Maybe if a person is going to get married to, he doesn't want a child. You know there are some white people who don't want children.
Yeah.
So what if no?
They didn't like children. But then
no, have you had that? Have you had?
Mine is very different.
Have you had that conversation with him? Because I want to know, have you had that conversation with him? For him to know, say, like Obeba, it's not about what you hear, it's about what you know. He will come.
He will come. It's not his fault that I'm still in Ghana here. We are separated, we are. It's not his fault, it's my father's family. Because he's a very young guy, he doesn't have the money now. And then he has tried his best to come enough for him because he has a child with me. And then if the family can't let him go, without not him coming to do the engagement and the wedding to and the necessary things, then I think he has a good mindset for me. It's just that the family that I'm in with. I'm being selfish.
Oh, okay. So with all the marriage stuff and all that, so sincerely tell your people out there, those watching you, give them a little bit of advice on what and how long distance relationship has affected you, and anybody who is trying to go into the same thing will prepare his or her mind in that, because I have gone into a relationship that is a long distance, and trust me, mine was not even outside the country. Mine was all the way here in Sunyane, and it was crazy. We kept on fighting. It's because I'll call you, either I'm busy, she's busy, we don't have time for each other, and you got to a point we just decided that okay. So we just decided that okay, one day we were like, okay, because of the way things are going, let's just go on a break. That's what we said, not a breakup, like a break, so that we can just get things going and all that. And after a month, but we still text, chats, do our stuff and all that. So I think a month or two, I asked her how she was doing and everything. So like fine. Then we have to now tell each other the stories that happened, everything that happened after the break. No, do you get it? Or see you me and our confession. I said, but then she told me that she went out with a guy, and then they had sex. That broke me. Trust me, that broke me. Because she was confessing. And she told me that she had sex with somebody, and that really broke me.
Just here in
Sunyane. In Ghana here. She couldn't even wait for that 3 months now. We were having that discussion now. So that broke me. I'll be very honest with you. So I started the trust level that I had for her before, no, it really came down. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So my question is that you still trust this man?
Yeah.
You still trust him?
I trust him. I know he has reasons. The reason why he has.
But do you know his reasons?
His reasons is to work and make more money.
And make more money. How much is more money?
Maybe he wants wants to do it very large, very beautiful, very classy for me. So
see.
He's making more money.
So what? Okay, so let's say. So what's your advice? The advice you give it to the people out there who really want to do something like that?
Young ladies and young guys, mostly to young ladies. It's not easy out there. If you're in a distance relationship, don't think you are smarter than the guy, especially we the ladies. Don't think you are smart. To be having an affair outside with somewhere with another man, whilst the man is not around, whilst the man is not close to you, don't think you are smart. Because the men nowadays are very smart. When you have not started even cheating, they are already cheating.
So advise them to cheat.
No advice.
So how would they? No, I mean,
we should also think. If the man is not around us, what should we do for him to get closer or to trust us more, and not to rather, we should not rather think of cheating as the best way to make him come closer or to trust us, even though we are not close to each other.
So are you saying that you are telling the young people out there that one, feelings are not important? I'm coming. Trust isn't important. Your emotion isn't important. Financial burden isn't important. The time zones, you know yourself, especially you women, when it comes to you have a point, you want somebody who have time for you, somebody who will be there for you, somebody who will care for you and all that. You guys normally do say that you are telling the people out there that all these things doesn't matter, and they should forget that. They should only look at the cheating aspects, and they should not be smart and all that, and that's all.
No, emotion, to me, the emotion is not important.
Have you killed your emotion?
I loved my husband. He loved me very, he showed me love. So, and the trust too, I trust him. And then I even never wanted to cheat or cheat on him. But the distance relationship, we are not getting any younger. And then the feelings, yes, we have feelings. But try to I don't know how to say it.
To subdue it, to bring it down.
Yes. Tries to work on the feelings. You don't stand up and say, I feel for sex, so I have to go and look for it, even though my man is not around, my man is outside there, my man is working outside, is suffering there and all that. He's suffering for all of us. You and then your future and your children. So you have to understand him or her. Because my man like this, he's working out there not for other women, but for ourselves. Because I have the only child he needs. And that's my only child. I'm not ready for any children anymore. And at the time, so I don't know how to explain to you with the time. Time waits for no man. Yes, time doesn't wait for me. As he is dead, we are wasting time. We are not getting to know each other much more better. We can't do anything. Sometimes our family also brings these problems to us. Me like this, my family. Yeah, it's my family. Because knocking is normal. First, and when we're young, when you knock a hand in a woman's hand, he's your wife, you can take him to your house. But now, we are expecting you to have your engagement and have your wedding first. So women out there, all we should also do is to pray. Pray. I pray a lot. I pray a lot. It's recently that my prayers has come down. I pray a lot. Pray he will come. Even if he's not your husband, he's not your fiancé, it's just a relationship and you love him and you respect him. So pray, he will come.
You should join Alpha Hour.
He will come.
Why did you say Alpha? You should join Alpha Hour.
Yes, now. If someone introduced that Alpha Hour to me, I don't have to, every time she sends it to me so that I can be watching and be praying. Okay.
But it works. I know a friend. I know somebody who has really prayed that he wants married and something like that. The person should come back and come and marry him, and the person give a testimony of that sort on Alpha. So I know some people will. But before we go, I want you to answer this. How do you really keep your romance alive? Because it's been 30 years. Because I just want people to know about this. It's been 13 years. You are in Ghana here. You still trust him. you are not in communication, but you have somebody who communicates to him as a way. How do you keep your romance alive? Have you killed it for now, or how is it?
It's dead.
It's dead.
I don't feel for any man.
You don't feel for any man?
No. Apart from my son's father, I don't feel for any man like that.
So you'll not be disappointed if one day you hear that this particular gentleman is married. I'm still stressing on this because you know there's a saying that don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Even if he's married and I'll be his second wife, I'm okay. I'm okay.
If what?
Because he's the only one I have a child with. I am done giving birth. I'm done.
So even if he's married and you are the second wife, you still want it?
I'm okay.
On that note, this has been the Rave Studio, and this is Richard Akoto Walls. And this has been your experience. This is someone who has really gone through the long distance relationship and still going through. So the idea was just to bring her onto the show for her to tell you all how she is dealing with it and how she's going on with that. So if you are out there and you are thinking about going to a long distance relationship, you should know that it comes with a lot of negative things, but you have to hold yourself. One of the things that she said she has done is to kill her feelings, one, and another thing that she's doing very well, and that I commend her for that, is that she's actually praying. So it means that prayer is also part of it. Prayer is the key. So when you pray, you kill your feelings and you hope for the best. So on this note, you are welcome, and thank you for coming on to Brave Studio.